Slack game still. It is a core Treant, so I don't really know how that top lane is gonna go. Treant is OG pretty strong. But I think both drafts can, you know, it's pretty evenly matched, so we'll have a game.
And that's all I hope for. We have OG versus OG seed. We want to have a game.
Monkey Phoenix right now because Chen recall.
Yep.
So it'll be interesting to see if they're gonna just keep the lanes like this, or what? Seb is getting pretty low here.
And he's actually really low. Oh no, Naruto might be able to finish the job by killing off Madara. And I suppose you can be pretty flexible when it comes to your
calls. Look at the net worth difference on mid lane. This is insane actually. Puck has 1600 net worth and Void has 2.4k.
How is he so far behind? Like, it kind of makes up because Chen's picked up so much net worth from inside the jungle. In fact, almost killing off Seb on the bottom lane, but now Peksu in trouble himself. Mid one, rotates down, gets the kill with the Resonant Pulse.
I guess Puck bought a lot of regen.
Slark bouncing onto Suxa, but Seb, he's there to help out. He went for the 2 points in the Leech Seed and the 2 points in Nature's Grasp, but now Chessie with the double damage room and the Dream Coil. There's no escape for this OG dual off lane now.
Nice rotation from Chessie there. It's really needed for him.
Got raindrops as well as 7-1 charges. That's a difficult kill to claim, and you've got an extra rotation coming in. Mid one's walked himself to this bottom lane to try and help out his Phoenix. One charge has come up, getting a little bit more time to survive for Suxa to get back into his tier 1 tower. Well, he will be able to live while Peksu's TP cannot complete because mid one once again is down here on the bottom lane. Is there another controller? There's a punch, there's a slow Z-Freak. Need a little bit more damage to do him underneath the tower. They will dive forward. And mid one more hit in the fight. It's Z-Freak who will be the new target. The Centaur has a stun, able to get both of them caught out, but doesn't stop mid one from Astral stepping forward. They still need to be able to claim this outpost just because of that.
I don't know if it looks more greedy now because of the way perhaps
the lanes have played out.
Yeah.
Good Dream Call catch. Once again, Z-Freak looking for a target. He's going to find Void Spirit in the back lines, but that's exactly what Z-Freak wants. It's just distraction while the Tier 1 tower continues to be pressured. Mid one just takes a solo kill. Z-Freak was going a little rogue, well away from the rest of his team. Beastmaster lets the roll go. The orb will fly forward. They need to get a quick little Rift Silence in, but the root, Chessie just can't move forward, and with Phoenix done dropping, Zibe will fall with it. Oh, OG Seed having some hard time to the tempo. To try to do all of this without the Slark. OG have brought all 5 heroes to this mid lane to take the battle, to defend their tier 1 tower. And now Batrai's going to TP back in underneath Seb. And now Samael also jumps into the back line. It's like, well, you want TP forward and in fact cancel the TP. Now you're down a couple of players. The Dream Call is huge. It catches so many of these heroes, but it won't matter if they just stand underneath the Sun Ray of Phoenix and get all their life back again. OG Seed, they need to do some damage. The Flame Break will help with this, pushing everyone away. A little bit of dot mid one feels a little too deep underneath the tier 1 tower. Chessie's finally being killed off by Samael, who jumps up on the tree, ready to find once again into the tier 1 tower. The action from
pretty rough.
This is the way OG works, right? Like, you think you actually have something, you've got nothing. Madara, I'm uncertain about this Madara. He jumps in, he's going to pounce himself away, but mid one will stay with you. So will Samael with the big stick right across Madara's face. And now the tier 1 tower should go the way of OG, but you know OG want a little bit more. Samael getting sent up by the Chen creep. He's thinking about the Wukong's command, but pulls it back in again.
Has been killed.
And Z-Freak stopping the push. He's pulling the creep wave back, sniping off Britalis Courier, and now he's gonna lose his life. Wait, oh, I thought he was gonna pick up the bounty rune, but I guess not.
Silence.
They go in once again. Chessie, nice phase shift. This time he'll actually dodge the Boundless Strike, but I don't know if he gets out this one alive. The Dream Call's being planted, 4 stacks up on the Jingu, but my god, how do you get away from this Phoenix with a roar in the back line? Zivi's been blocked up by Seb. Can't get back to the tier 2 tower. Mid one with the easy jump out. And now the tier 1 finds some lane clearers. Haste rune of mid one, however, that's very difficult to escape. He'll step himself forward, and Z-Freak knows he's dead. But of course, they don't want to lose Chessie as well. Beastmaster wanting the roar. In fact, it's just the stun from the stun from the Centaur, the neutral. Forcing Simel to come out of his Wukong's command and keep looking for these kills. Zibe does not have Roar up just yet. 10 seconds on cooldown. The Dream Call will buy them that extra space and time as Madara can stand his ground. The Hand of God gives him the life to fight. And Simel will drop and they get away. OG Seed from the Phoenix Egg. And now they'll look to re-engage. Many suns available from the Chen. Beastmasters has to hit this initial roar and then follow-up Void Spirit. The silence is there. The control. The pounds into the back lines. Abaddon had no prior time left. And now Zuxa, he's trying to Icarus dive himself away to safety, but he comes all the way back over again. Almost full distraction. The Mud Golem has no stun available. They want to catch mid one. He's going to get back to the tier 2 tower. A quick little rift to give the silence the flame break down.
Yeah, they might get the chassis. Oh,
they do, and they'll get more. The mid tower is at least taken by Zibe.
Yeah, they're gonna continue to fight it.
Bounce up. Simel, also with the stun, Beastmaster sitting right on top of that Dire Arms wall. He's at least able to get his roar off in time, and the lasso pulling Simel off towards the side. You still lose the Beastmaster, and Madara caught underneath the egg. No easy way to just jump away. And that's problematic. Even the Courier of Pexu being a little bit mismicro is going to come over the top of the Dire lineup, trying to get towards this Chen. He'll lose the boots of Chen, as he will also die.
Just tranquil boots, right?
Simel's down on bottom. Seb's going to get the catch over on Chessie, but Simel wants to play against Pexu. That jaunt is almost something you didn't want to have to do, but man, Madara got pulled into this. Maybe you can kill off Simel if they can work with Z-Freak. The damage inside the Wukong's command, Z-Freak doesn't even reach him. He at least brought some distraction. A quick pounce away, getting out of range of Notel, but Zuxa will arrive and Madara is dead. Caught inside the tree. Zibe is now here. He's like, wait, I made a mistake. I didn't want to have anything to do with this one. Notel, please don't hurt me. The borrowed time's going to give him his life back. Seb, he's got Blink Dagger, ready to jump forward to get the extra control. The Supernova even being planted. Chelsea's back on the front lines once again. He just wants to jaunt away.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he died, but any kill is nice for OD right now.
Chelsea? Oh, you got a 4-man Dream Coil and combining it with the split shot of the tower. That'll do well. Notel has fallen down, but got Chelsea caught in the green lines. A lasso pulling back Seb back towards the tower, but it's still not on anywhere near enough damage. There's no follow-up to Z-Freak's control, and now it's the two supports who are chasing OG's lineup forward, and they want to do it because they're right underneath that outpost, controlled by the Radiant side. Slark hoping for a pounce, but the Remnant control of mid one buys him that space to get a little bit further away, and Madara just cannot run through the Nature's Grasp and continue at the speed he wants to. Well, Seb. Okay, when are you ever going to slow this game down so Misery gets some time? Notel underneath the Sentry Ward. Actually, whoop, okay. Madara, extra life. It's your Overgrowth. Madara, the Hand of God. They're trying to get the life into the Slark, but it's just not there. Chen's gone. Slark's gone. And another jump forward can actually close the distance on Zibe. They got the Spirit Vessel on him. He's going to get back to his tier 2 tower. Chessie will arrive. There's no Dream Call available, and it looks like Simel just wants to keep going. A quick rift from Chessie at least gets a quick silence, and they'll both get back out to safe.
Right now. Yep, there we go.
As you say, the 3-man smoke up. Who's going to be initiated on? Courier's floating around. You've got a Chen to the north. It's going to be Z-Freak who's moving to the trees. Mid one able to close the distance. The All-Scepter sets him up. Easy Remnant. Even just turn on the stun ray for a little bit more burn.
Not nevermore.
Oh, Madara, get home, get home, get home.
Up here.
And here comes Simel. Blink forward from Seb, hits the Overgrowth on Pexu and Zibe. Simel trying to get there in time for his own fight. The roar will create a little bit of extra space. But Zuxa completes his TP up towards the top. Zibe is at least able to have a little bit of help from the Centaur stun of Chen. Now just done his job. All you can really do is like, he's trying to push out the side. Z-Freak's nearby. He's gonna Firefly and come towards the pit. A quick flame break. Yep. A couple of items being dropped around. Get the hell out of there. Z-Freak's head blinks up. You know OG, if they smell blood and water, they circle like sharks. And Z-Freak is definitely dead. And now OG can look for a push. At least that's what it is by default. Bottom lane. Oh, bad right. No! Oh, Pexu just brought him down here. Z-Freak's like, yes, I can finally come home and pick up my Blink Dagger. But now he's dead for half a minute without buyback available.
See that lasso, Z-Freak.
who's going to get those? Samel's the only one presenting himself. Supposed to be a small window of opportunity when Notel puts shields up, but Madara starts off the fight. Mid one jumps in. Jesse gets a good silence in the back lines. Mid one not caught by that. Oh no, Jesse. Oh, there goes his life with no buyback available because he picked up the Aghanim Scepter. So the Dream Call got to be used, but not really effective. And Z-Freak still can't find his target with a Wukong commander out from Samel. OG have all the protection they need to finish up this mid-racks, and they're just hoping for someone to come close. Looking for a new target. Connects over on the Beastmaster. This was OG Seed looking to come out the Raw. They just break him free. Notal was already there, but he can't break him free a second time. The lasso. No, Fierce will come in to help do that. Bat Rider will get caught out. And lose Beastmaster in the back lines because Void Spirit. Okay, Dream Coil. Get back up the hill, but the Overgrowth, Clumsy Nets, control everywhere. So you know it's the OGC boys who are about to go down. Madara standing his ground, using that as best he can to at least claim one kill over on the Phoenix. But OG are just way too maneuverable. Okay, that's just quirky. Don't cut down trees that your Monkey King wants to jump up on. Madara's on the run, but pulled back into the Remnant. Ziba, he knows there's nothing he can do. Chen's trying to help out by standing nice and close, but mid one will start fountain diving. The Aegis Immortal will time out, but it already feels like this game is over. The only thing that's going to probably finish this is if OG seem to have no more buybacks available, and OG will bleed that tank. Chessie's jumped in once again. Madara has to pounce back out once again, and GG is called. 45-11 in 32 minutes. OG very strongly claimed game one of this series.
Yeah, it was a game, like I said, right?
It was a game. I can't deny it is a game.
We know what we're gonna do, and there's not much to think when you look at this draft.
Oh, that's what our panel thinks. We'll have to see if OG's back or if OG are just going to pummel the ground and leave them beaten behind as they begin the attempt at making it the group out of the group stage and into the playoffs. We'll throw it across to Toby Misery now. Let's see if we can get a third game out of this, or if it's just going to be a 2-0.
Airstrike. Then you have Ember top. He should get stuff as well.
To try and battle on bottom. Notal with the Illuminate spam. Actually have enough with a double Iron Shot. Samael's going to go down first, and Z-Freak with a battery assault is going under the tier 2 tower to actually get the second kill for OG Seeds off lane. It's clever shenanigans, but it ends up working out, and Z-Freak nice will just do something after the tier 2 tower.
That was a very nice move, actually.
Suxa, say his name correctly, please. While on bottom lane, stun out from Samel wants to keep fighting into the battery assault and the Iron Shell. Z-Freak has to play the Fog of War. He turns back around, realizing he's going to get hit anyway. Suxa dies up on the top lane, so there was a bit of a trade-off.
And no one's going to get that.
Oh wait, value, bottle rune of Chesty. Yeah. And Notel's like, well, do I deny? Wait,
he denied it. Yeah.
He denied it. Chesty was standing on top of it. He didn't pick it up in time.
He didn't know there was a Grimstroke there randomly.
Oh god.
Septo ended up dying.
Yeah, battling out for the rune, and Suxa maybe he's able to pick up that second. Z-Freak, he does the race, but it is Suxa's rune. But he'll lose his life, maybe to the neutrals. One more attack will do it, but Z-Freak's got the attack. Mid one rotated over, and Peksu now no blinding light skilled up, so he can't. Another jump forward.
Mid one is gonna go down here, maybe.
Yeah, that looks like a banana ready to be peeled. Monkey King, Sonic Wave, 17 HP, and one more attack. Put in the observer.
Very high though. So this is the problem when you run Dark Sins and Morphling, is that even now, fully co-op ultimate is down too. So you're never really killing this guy.
Madara, he got the sign of fist off, so he actually dodges the inks while Z-Freak's gonna arrive as well. He's got the battery assault. Seb having a very hard time. He hasn't hit 6 yet, and both Suxa as well as Seb both being caught up inside the trees. Zibe gets that kill from the other side of the map thanks to his the obs. I guess they didn't. Clockwork, nice rocket. Sees mid one. He starts up on the good route. Just trying to lay him and cut the tree down and the Sonic Wave. Mid one. Wait, hang on. Pick up all your neutral items if possible.
Samel is here.
Yeah, he is. That's feels a little early under the tier 1 tower. Rudy's gonna happen. There's a lot of Iron Shells on the heroes, pushing him back with a cogs. Ever Spirit, here comes your Reaper Sight. Not enough to kill off Z-Freak. A little bit premature there from Seb. As OG back up. And they jump in once again, Notel. OG did have great information thanks to this observer on the hillside. They know the rest of OG backed up. So OGC jump in, get the kill. Add pressure to mid tier 1 tower.
And bottom too. Because Morphling TV'd out there, the bot tower is now kind of vulnerable.
The Pango's on the defense, but Pango just TV'd to bottom. Again, oh, the Will-O-Wisp cuts the tree down at mid one. This Observer one, how Dividend's going to pay off. Damage into the tower on top.
They should know that Morphling has no TV. He TV'd in here, so the Will's maybe in trouble here.
Oh, that cog burn. They're trying to take off his mana. He's got 12 one-charge available. The Strength Morph begins from Samel. The Clockwork Rocket, nice from Z-Freak. So they see Samel go into the trees and even create an illusion of him with the Darkseer wall being leveled up. And he's rooted and caught in the tree line. Samel will go. Who really wins that one? Vac versus Vac. Shell versus Shell. Now you let the ulti out from Pixu, so Zim can get some space. He'll get a cop for both Seb as well of Samel with the root down. Mid one wants to help out. Lets the Wukong's command. Is it going to be enough? Waveform down. Samel actually gets the kill on the retreat back out, but it's still not enough. Zibe's Iron Shell actually helps kill off Samel. I think it was on the remaining target on Madara. Reaper side throws Madara, already cut the tree down to mid one. Always that Quelling Blade, and he wants to get back into the fight. There's no scream of pain, but it won't matter. There's a lot of tick damage going into Monkey King, and there's no control. The Soul Blade, it went onto Chessie, and he just blinks away. 4 bounty runes. The score looks awfully similar to the first game. Yeah, just the other way around.
Yeah.
Oh, Madara looking to try and fight. Fifth Searing Chains. Goodbye, Grimstroke. A 6 shot to give a little bit more life, and you see mid one jumping, almost feeling like he can fight because they have their Ops and Sentry up there, but they won't take it.
I mean, when you get this Darkseer online with Ember and Clockwork, and you can just keep fighting with these 2 melee run at you heroes with Shell on, it's not easy to stop.
Yeah. You were flagging this when we were just having like our casual discussion during the drafting phase, like, hey, if Darkseer doesn't get a good start, he's going to mess up the creep skipping, and then he's just absolutely nothing here. But now he's a real hero. Puts the wall down over on Seb underneath the tier 1 tower. They try and fight. Hookshot forward. Necro, can he get another pulse off? Can he get anything? Will-O-Wisp just controls him perfectly. So once again, the Soulbind goes begging. Naruto gets hit so hard by another Sonic Wave, and mid one will arrive, but where's the rest of his team? He needs to fight. Morphling is not part of this, so Pango will drop.
Actually able to really fight.
Go again. OGC trying to play like OG. Who would have thought mid one being caught out underneath the tier 1 tower? Chessie will finish the job, and they've already found another target. Notal in the trees.
They just died there.
Wavepack planted down. They see where he's moving. Queen of Pain now has the Orchid available, and the Manta is not there on Samel. He's short by 100 gold. So the Orchid's out, and Samel trying to stand his ground and kill off Chessie. He can't finish the job. Suxer came over, but he couldn't connect. So Samel is down, and right now he's finished the job. But with 2 heroes arriving, I think get this outpost back in time.
Yeah,
both 20-minute outposts belong to OGC.
Mid lane, Samel.
Oh god, how many times are they going to continue to catch him? He'll waveform up. At least it's the Mana style. Oh wait, he's out of his DP! And now, he'll have to change up into the Ember Spirit. Use the Searing Chains to control up Madara. He needs to jump back out this one. Sleight of Fist to dodge the first attack, but now the Orchid's back up once again, and Morphling silenced at mid one. Yep, nothing he wants. Samel gets dropped. He TP'd his opponent.
It's kind of interesting, like, because both games are very similar. Like, the team that falls behind just continues to try to keep fighting and keep dying over and over and over.
Well, they both attended the OG school, so
look at Ember bottom.
They're meant to play the same style. Notal a little bit far up. At least get the Soulbind off. Do you really take this fight? The bounce forward from mid one. Now they vacuum down. Take away to kill off trees. At least Ever survives. He jumped.
Defending.
So what do you do if you're OG? Like, can you keep doing this run at you? Suxer's trying to do his own little fun little play up against Madara. There's space being created. Maybe it is. Morphling jumps himself forward, but hookshot once again from Z-Freak. Samel, the Darkseer wall, starts creating his own copy. Samel just wants to get the hell out of here, but he's got no waveform. He initiated with it. A quick mana star, but they wait for the Orchid. Chessie's patience will pay off. Enough. No worry, Morphling's back to his tier 2 tower. Now OGC blew their initial attack. What else have they got? Darkseer still waiting to try and play around this wall, but you've got problems. As Sox has been dropped, Seb now standing underneath his own tier 2 tower. The Sonic Wave will connect. The Ink Swell's out, but they can't stay on the front line to get the attack in. In fact, it's now Monkey King, mid one, trying to finish off Chessie, but he can blink away in time while the battery assaults from Z-Freak helps create the extra space. Another Spirit jump forward. So now that's the target they definitely want. You've got more charges to work with. NoTail's trying to land this stun once again, but he can't even land the Ink Swell over onto Peksu. And now he will go down. Sorry, it was the stroke he couldn't land. Samel's back to his tier 3. In fact, he's in range of the dire Obs and Sentry, so a jump forward from Chessie. Man, what you give for your foot, you finish Greaves or some kind of defensive item for Seb. He's got no Yours, he's got no Greaves. And right now, he's probably have to buy back to defend against OG Seed's attack. They're coming at the tier 3 tower. And Samel is still not ready to fight.
Dire are scanning.
No fortification either. OG burnt on the tier 2 tower. That's a nice side of fist searing chain. Over on 2 with the Soulbind connection and the extra stuns. Have they got enough? Chessie, he's going to drop the hook shot. Z-Freak couldn't create enough. It's even battling into the Will-O-Wisp. Now the Reaper Scythe will connect. And OG Seed, and they felt confident. But respect your elders. They just lost their 2 huge core. Zibe trying to get out of here. The Glimmer Cape from Peksu will buy him a little bit of extra time, but Samel staying with him. A blinding light will push him back. Another stun. In fact, 2 of them. Z-Freak creating space with his own cogs. A quick Bangalore jump. Great forced up and TP at the safety. Z-Freak will be able to complete that one. I don't know
You didn't think about it.
Samel bought up like golf big. But of course, in OG style, we're already fighting once again. Monkey King, Pocket, silenced up, looking to get the regeneration rune. Now it's going to be mid one.
Down to the more thing. But
are they going to go on Z-Freak?
Break it or no?
Oh, he's running back up again. The overwards are everywhere. The smoke's going to break in 1 second time for OG Seed.
Maybe going to get caught. He doesn't have a remnant out. He doesn't see it coming at all.
If he jumps to that, the remnant's right on top of Monkey King. So if he jumps up, you see the jump. Oh no! Mid one stun timing. That's not what he was looking for. But you do get the Soulbind with a double silence. The Sox are going to get as many stuns out there as possible. Battling inside the Wukong's command, Darkseer, as well as Z-Freak, having a very hard time getting any kind of damage out. While Samel is another great double searing chains. But the Sonic Wave! Oh, Chessie hits 3! No power. Mid 1 and Seb reeling from this one. The buyback comes in and Sebeliz can put down Madara with that Reaper side. They lose his life for it, but Chessie looking for now his quad kill. The silence is out. A big disarm. NoTail still trying to help with these strokes of fate, letting the fights continue as she ends up killing off Peksu. So no more blinding lights for OG having to fight into, but a blink forward from Chessie. Another silence is out. They get that disable, but where's the follow-up? Samel looking for his own fight, but who does he really fight here? Surging forward, buybacks again, like few and far between. You did have to buy back in that last fight onto NoTail so we can get back involved again. Seb still got his on cooldown with a hook shot forward. Sucks to find himself in the graveyard once more. Soulbind, double silence. Seb looking to try and get closer for his extra stun, but no one's coming into the tier 2 tower. With a force up Z-Freak, he actually pushes himself down to the tier 2 tower to get away from the Wukong's command fight. Darkseer has been nuked down, so that factor has been removed, but Seb, he can't regenerate. Chessie blinks forward onto the tier 2 tower. He wants mid one. He's already claimed Seb's life. They haven't got the bigger one they want, which is Samel. But Chessie won't care if he keeps backing up these smoke up once again. OG committing 2 of these in a minute. They just want to target. Z-Freak, Blade Mail's already up. That's a lot of heavy damage into him, but they haven't finished the job just yet. And mid one still looking for his own jump in, but under the Will-O-Wisp, his Sebu's in trouble. Mid one finally gets the ult out, but he's back in under the wall, combining with the light. They just can't get away. OG blinded out. And Samel's like, well, I might be able to fight, but without a team, this is still really a game. This is meant to be a team game after all. Back onto the tier 3 towers, double damage rune intact. I don't kill Roshan, I kill OG. Seed. They've just wiped the gold. This will be a mid-racks. OG pulls something out of the bag. Jump forward, Seb. Very quickly silenced up. He's got the Lotus Ult to break himself free. The melee racks are actually going to keep this alive. Madara, he's trapped inside. Hook shot won't actually manage to connect over on Seb. You still also have no Darkseer wall for the moment. The stun control is just too good, however, from OGC. Saxa will die once again, chalking up his 12th death of the game. With side of fist searing chains, Seb continuously, once again, putting this Lotus Orb to work. The melee racks
and then Roshan, and suddenly...
Oh, Z-Freak, the spirits, they have the Tinker Ward up. Mid one thought he was being really clever, bouncing back down again. I think Chessie might put the sheep to use. He's found Sumail, or has Sumail found him? The tree wards were down, so Sumail got a bit of an early warning system. All up on top lane. Seb out the cogs. Notal lets the silence out. Dark's here trying to be that hero of control, and Sumail comes and joins the fight. Soulbinder's out, the Reaper Sun comes down, but once again from Seb, it's too early. Z-Freak's battery assault continues to go to work, especially as he can hook shot forward, Cock pushing back out Seb. Chessie can go to work on him with a double kill, looking for the triple. Sonic will ensure it, and GG is called. 53 kills from OG Seed after being pummeled into the ground by OG in game 1. They hit back in OG, and who is the real OG? I guess we'll have to find out in game 3.
On the DK, or if he's just gonna be a normal Doom with max Devour and Scorched Earth and just get fat and then just be Doom.
Oh, Saxa, this is not where you want to be. He's leveled up his swell. They're going to try and turn around and get a kill over on Z-Freak with the Blink Strike 4 from Sumail. One more attack will do it. Saxa finds...
They're keeping up Dark Willow. They want to try to kill him here.
This is OG Dota right now. Put down the Bramble Maze. Mid one just walked himself out of it. Still going to be cold feeded down. Stroke. Actually, the swell stunning up over on Chessie. And mid one. Okay, Fairy Fire. Any consumables you got. He'll turn to his Shark Golems. Grimstroke's just got to get the Ink Swell, and they'll find a kill on the Ancient Apparition. Saxa turns around, there is your Ink Swell, and Pexu is definitely target number 1. He's the easiest one to claim, but now Ember Spirit will also arrive. Madara trying to get support for support, while Saxa, he goes up a long way up. Okay, he'll kill a courier before he ends up going down.
Oh my god.
Like it's mid-delivery. Oracle's able to regenerate. You got the Ice Armor up with the Ink Swell Sumail. Combination under the tier 1 tower. Dragon form wears off, and Chessie ticks out. Sumail finds Beam in the lasso. Now we'll be committed. 5 heroes.
Make a difference there. I think it's better if he just goes top. I think.
And now 3 heroes. Dragon form is back up again for Chessie. It's a good breathe fire onto Notal as well as the Grimstroke. He's trying to get closer to get this follow-up stun, but a little bit too far away from Pushka. He doesn't get the stun onto the Lycan, running forward, and he's now up and running, ready to try and fight in wolf form. Playing the wolves to the underneath the tier 2 tower. The Dragon tower stun keeps Seb in position underneath where his tier 1 tower used to stand, and mid one's wondering. Try and take this fight. Sumail's waiting for mid. Yeah, so Bad Ride's going to come towards the mid. Wait, okay, no, he's not. TP cancelled. Seb goes down. Doombringer trying to get to his own fight. They've got the Soulbind out. They're looking for anything they can get. But keeping the distance of OGC means there is no double Doom, but the Doom is on Madara. They find their target. Sumail has the tricks of the trade. Ember Spirit's very low, and Sumail ensures the kill happens. You can see AA turning to try and look for the denial. And Chessie in his Dragon form. Sumail still no smoke screen leveled up, so he just had to put everything in to all the damage he's got.
So all during that, the Lycan got to take bot tower, and he almost has book 1, but he's getting
going again. Ice Blast from Pexu is pretty well. Shapeshift form does come in from the Lycan. Mid one and Sumail want that big stump, but now Chessie will arrive. Hits a stun onto Sumail, and this is meant to be the first big fight for him, and Sumail jumps up, double stun! He jumps up and kills off Zibe. They try and find him. The sentry ward has been planted. He jumps once again. He's out of range. No, he's not. They see him. They do they?
Yeah, right.
No way. He gets out of it.
They know where he is.
Yeah, but mid one's gonna try and help him. The Centaur's coming over. He'll jump back out underneath the smoke screen. Sumail, unstoppable. He gets another kill. The Curse Crown Stun will be there, and the units from Chen, from Lycan, will it be enough? He's got enough tricks up and running, but he doesn't just survive. Like he gets an extra kill to boot. Seb might have overstayed his welcome, but then again, he's just gonna fog him. Ricky's coming. No shapeshift, maybe they feel a little bit more confident. Curse Crown's going to be there. Ricky ready to jump over. Ice Blast is coming in, so Z-Freak won't be able to survive. Tricks of the trade. And the Doom drum be tricked, and actually commits the Doom over onto Chessie. Ember Spirit jumped in as well. They look for the extra silence. They got the double nukes that get split out through the binding. And that's not how OGC thinks their cores are going to try and fight.
Oh, Sumail's walking into Centaur right now. He's right here.
Ice Blast, Centaur Stomp, that's going to do the work. You could see Notal moving over. He wanted to help out. He has the false promise available. Grimstroke now being broken free. Soulbind is out, and the double lasso is there, and the double boom. That's how you make a layer cake. Both the cores again standing hand distance is apart, but that's not the... Frost up the Ricky, looking for a smoke screen target. And now even the jump from Dragon Knight. Jesse is a long way in. Doom is very, very low, but you've got an Oracle behind. Now the Ice Blast will come in, so mid one will get popped by that.
Oh,
Never
my.
Spirit anymore. Spirit jump forward. Where's the detection? Sentries there all for OG. OGC don't have much to work with in the Blink Lasso. They got the double. No, just the one target once again. Madara does get silenced up, and Lycan is brought down. No Tower was initiated on by Chessie, so he was looking for some kind of rebuttal at the back lines. Another Spirit jump forward from Madara, looking for his own target, but silenced up once again, looking for the kill onto Samael. He'll go into the tricks of the trade. Away in time, he does not have it, however. Looking for it. TP comes in from mid one. We don't stop fighting. This is an OG game. Pexu caught on the wrong side of the track. The Doom is over on the Dragon Knight. And BKB from mid one just allows him to keep running forward. Notal finally kills off Pexu. And Chessie, well, he ain't liking this at all. Maybe help can come in from Madara. Slight fist searing chains. Time to deny. He's just got Yasha, and that's it. Looks towards mid, jumps forward, diffuses the blade out once again. Terrorize, going to create some space from Z-Freak, but Samael very quickly broken out, but it's the back lines where the real comes in from OGC. The Soul Bind is there, but Rookie, Samael can't do any kind of damage. Dead for 50 seconds. Battle is up in the trees. He's going to blink right now and away. But the Purge creep, the Lightning creep, just keep on running to the tier 3 tower. They go. Batrider,
Radiant's middle tower
searing
is under
chained
attack.
up. The buyback will arrive from Notal, making sure that Seb can be broken free. His Blink Dagger's off cooldown, has a lasso available, wants a good target. But who's a good target?
Oh,
DK knows one.
He just pulled back.
Notal. There'll be a dive back from Notal, trying to break free. The disarm is out, but he's dead for 70 seconds. Seb still can't find who he wants.
Oh, they both smoke at the same
Radiant's
time.
bottom
How about
tower
that?
is under attack.
And they'll both go into each other. Seb will take to the sky. Smoke breaks over on Madara. They need that duck chaining up. DK jumps forward. Misses actually a lot of targets. The leashes in the back lines of Madara and AA both back up. The lasso going to work. And it's the Lycan. That's the primary focus from OG this time around. And they're going to bring him down. Yes, Seb does fall. Oracle will lose his life for it. And now the back lines of OG become very, very messy. Samael's in there. He's battling against both DK as well as Ember. Will lose his life, both of them too. As mid one isolated by the two supports of OG, unable to run away from the Lycan army. Your Scepter will send him up and he'll come back down again just to die. A double kill for Madara while Chessie wants his own fight. The Curse Crown's on Seb. A blink forward from DK. They'll get their first stun. Now the Dragon Tail follow-up. Seb will go down too without buyback. A triple kill for Madara. OGC.
He shows himself, and the moment he uses tricks of the trade, he kind of needs to get out of there, because he dies so fast to all of these. Any stun dies.
Oh, they found Notal. Madara, as the sentry was, they saw him in Viz, but it won't matter. Notal's dead. 43 seconds on the sideline. And mid one's all right. Do you want a piece of this? Let's come forward. Let's have ourselves a fight. The Curse Crown's being burnt out. And there's no save. Remember, you get the lasso from the BKB of BK, but he's already BKB'd. 3 heroes will drop, and OGC will just run over the remainder of OG. Batrider can buy back, but at this point, the creep wave is coming, and you can just push for the end.
Yeah, that looks like there's a Lycan on the enemy squad. They might just go throne.
Radiant's middle tower
And has
is under attack.
OG actually being knocked out of the playoffs by OG Seed? Even worse, like, these teams are battling to actually stay in Division 1. There is more than just this season. This isn't just one tournament. The OGs are battling to stay in Division 1. OGC take the series 2-1. And finally, a victory is claimed for OG Seed.